Ooh, Lord. Still coming down. Done got dark outside, thundering and all. Let's see if anybody come in here today. They are not like us. Nobody in here that gives me a chance to try to cool off. My Renaissance Grandma, hello. Bammit with Arthur Butler. How you doing, bro? Welcome in, Miss Laura. How you doing? Welcome in. It's raining, thundering. It's lightening up a little bit again. It was pitch black out here. Too much light. Yeah, it was pitch black out here. I went out today to put some trees in the ground. I come to the realization that the trees will do better. See if I can get this glare out of my face. Oh well, can't get it, but oh well. Country Hustle, welcome in. I took a total of 13 trees out to the field with me, and I got a total of 3 in the ground. Every time I start digging holes to put trees in, it started raining. And when I come all the way back to the house, it stopped raining. And after the second time, I said, oh, well, I guess I just cut grass. So if it started raining, I could ride the lawnmower all the way back to the house and everything. But whew, I think I overdid myself a little bit. Mike Chaotix, welcome in. Everybody saying hello to one another. How you doing? How you doing? Urban Garden Chronicles, welcome in. I get one more person in, I'm gonna start. And to be truthful, I didn't have a topic, but while I was out on the lawn, I like to start when we get 10 people in. But when I was out riding on the lawnmower, cutting the grass, I got a topic. They are not like us. I don't want you to get the wrong understanding when I said they are not like us. I think I only heard that song probably once or twice. And every time I hear it, I click off of it because it's all that dancing and all that stuff. So I don't worry about it. Pizza Friday. Hey, Shawnee. Leftover Chinese food. That's what's for dinner tonight. But for me, I'm having a egg foo young and a big salad. Tamika Davis, welcome in. Well, I was riding my lawnmower, and at first I was happy because I was finally cutting the grass. Grass was about almost knee high, and I think I cut about an acre and a half or more, and then some just keep the song "They Are Not Like Us" keep coming in my head. I didn't have any music or anything out there with me, because when I'm riding a zero turn, it's too much noise. So I ain't no need having no music. And I had my cell phone in my top pocket, so if anybody called me, I could hear it. But for some reason, They are not like us. Keep coming in my mind. Keep coming. I said, oh, what's going on? And one of the things that then it came to my mind, Tiffany's Farm. She's here enjoying how her and her dad was having so much problems with neighbors and other folks. Uh, they didn't like them being in the area, whatever the case may be. And then it comes to me, and I was thinking, this man lives 2 miles down the road from me, but he's concerned about my property. And I'm just trying to figure out why he's concerned about my property, and he lives 2 miles down the road. The people that used to own this property, from what I gathered, it wasn't no kinfolk or nothing, but he's worried about my property. And he acts like he knows more about my property than I do. And I don't want y'all to get me wrong. I'm not talking about a white and black thing, because I'm gonna let you know straight off the bat. I have white people in my family. I have 3 aunts, and I love them. It's not a white and black thing. It's a human thing where they're not like us. The mindset that we have and helping and like to see people prosper and stuff, they don't have that mindset. I'm thinking about this individual. He gonna tell me about my property. He never owned it. And then when I look him up, he doesn't have any property. Everything's in his wife's name. It belongs to his wife. So I'm trying to figure out why this song keep popping in my mind. They are not like us. I still ain't got the answer I'm looking for, but I got a lot of things in my mind that's running through my head, things that has been taking places and stuff. And I think about Tiffany's Farm, what they go through, and then I'm thinking about what I'm going through concerning my property. How you doing, Miss T? Oldham's Homestead, welcome in. I'm thinking about the stuff that's on my property. Now, I have a road that goes through my property, and it's a dead end. It goes into somebody else's property. And I find out this area that we're in was supposed to have been a housing development, but it never happened. And she is Sunshine, welcome in. And the thing to it is, most of the property around here belongs to me. That was supposed to be this housing area. Majority of the property belongs to me. There's only 3 other people that got a portion of it. One got, I think it's like 3/4 of an acre. One got an acre and a half. Another one got another spot under an acre. But majority of it belongs to me. And I'm trying to figure out why this fella's so concerned about my property, why he's so concerned about a road that comes through my property, and both sides of the road of the property belongs to me. And it just keep rolling in my head. Why he's so worried about my property? He told some folks he grew up around here and he know this and he know that, and to be truthful, the only thing he know is that the restaurant got a all-you-can-eat fish fry, and that's the only thing he never lied about. Everything else comes out of his mouth is basically a lie. And I'm still trying to figure out why that song keep playing in my head. I wasn't playing any music, anything. I wasn't playing no music, anything. Renee's Secret Garden. I'm listening and can't chat much. I understand your situation, Renee. You don't have to say a word. I thank you for just saying, hey, I pray that everything is well with you. Wellness with Frugal Mama, welcome in. But that's the thing, right? I don't know if everybody's still there or not. As you know, as you can tell, my electricity just went out. Lights thundering outside. Lights went out. Everything is back on. So put a one in the chat if you're there, or if I'm still streaming with you guys. Put a one in the chat. Okay, we here. Okay, there goes some ones. Thank y'all very much. Thank you. Bud Files, welcome in. Phantom, welcome in. Oh, let me see. Where was that? Like I said, forgot where was that. But like I said, the individual got nothing to do with this property, and nah, I appreciate it, but like I said, he has nothing to do with my property. He acts like he know all about my property and everything, and the thing that gets me is why would you be concerned about somebody's property when you have nothing to do with it and you can't get it? You were going to paint him out so we can jump on. No, she is sunshine. I fight my own battles. Hey, Tin, how you doing? Happy Mac, welcome in. Sunshine, I fight my own battles. My mama did not raise a coward, and if I was a coward, I most definitely would not have been in the infantry. But he wants to run things. Oh, like I said, the only truth he ever told, he was one of the big people around here. Big and statured, not wise or anything, just big body and all that stuff. and he was one of the big boys around here for 2 terms. And I go to a meeting and I tell the folks, that's my property. The road's on it's on my property. And he jumps up and says, well, that's a city road. That's a shitty road. I said, man, I lived here for 20 something years and nobody's been on that road but me. I'm the one that cleaned the trees off that road. I did everything there. And we had a flooding issue here. And we tried to get them to take care of it. They would not do anything. One of the guy built a new house over there. He didn't know about the circumstances here. And he ended up dying. But when we have a real bad rain, the rain was up to his kitchen window. That's how deep it was out there. And nobody said nothing to him. They sold that little slot to him. He built a brand beautiful house and everything. But when we have a real bad rain, water come up about 4 inches. If it would go 4 inches more, it would actually go inside his house. And he acts like he knows more about this area than I do. I grew up here and this, that, and the other. I said, I didn't grow up here, but I've been here for over 20 years. So I know what takes place on this property. So, like I said, I don't know why that song keep popping in my mind. I'm not one to play it. I don't do anything with songs and stuff like that, but that it always pop in my mind. And I keep thinking of Tiffany's Farm, where she was going through the same thing, but I think hers is a little worse than mine. Me personally, I love everybody, even that one over there that I got a slight problem with. I got love for her too, but don't ask me for nothing. Y'all might hear all the thundering out there. Don't be surprised if the lights or the computer goes down again. It's almost light back outside again. Still dark, but you got a little light out there. And well, let me stop my rant because I'm one of them. I like to get it off my chest in like the first 15 minutes. And my thing is, they are not like us. And I'm thinking about the mindset of loving people and want to see people doing good and everything. There are people in this community that don't want to see people do good at all. If anybody come over here and ask me to help them do something, whatever, I don't have a problem with doing that. Unless I got a problem with you, then 9 times out of 10 it'd be no. Let me see. Oh, flood zone there. Yikes. Yeah, it's a flood zone. Yeah, you watch the land. Yes. Yes, that's Tiffany. Guess I better turn that on again so my screen will light up. Okay. There's another Georgia YouTuber that is getting bullied by their neighbor. That's Tiffany Farms, I believe. But I'm not being bullied by mine. Some people got the feeling that they can tell you what to do and they have nothing to do with you. That is my problem right there. You don't come try to run my property or me, and you don't have nothing to do with us. Yeah. Right. They're not just in my ear. They're all around. And folks need to get their life, their mind, and understanding right. Wow, thunder. Yeah, dark. There's it's still thundering and stuff here. A lot of people. We got a lot of people all over, and people need to. You got to realize if you can't live your own life, don't mess with other people's lives. You got a certain time on this earth. You need to do the best you can do, and strive to see that better life that we're supposed to have at the end of the rainbow. That's what you're supposed to strive for. You're not supposed to be up down here on this earth just bothering folks to bother folks, which a lot of people do. If they're not happy, they want to make sure you're not happy. And that fella, I can tell you straight off the bat, if you can look at him, you can tell he's not happy. I get it all the time. They try to come in my garden to talk and so forth. Shot when I chase them off. I'm not talking about squirrels, Mike. I'm talking about them two-legged animals. No strife. Yes. And me personally, as long as you stay off my property, I'm fine. Yeah, there's a road on my property, but due to state regulations and codes, which I most definitely read and stay on that. For the simple reason, one thing that I like about the state of Georgia, it says when the state or the city no longer uses the road, it's supposed to go back to its original owner, and therefore I'm the owner now. They wanted to make this a housing area, they never did. Anyway, it was told to me that they refused to make it a housing area because a black man opened up a club down the street from here. And he refused to open up a housing area because he opened up that club. This was way before my time. Actually, this is back in the 70s. And they never prospered with it, anything. The land was just sitting here. I bought my house and an acre behind it in 2005, and in 2018, 19, I bought the rest of the property. That's right, Mr. Bam. Honor, respect, and love. That's it. My thing is treat me the same way I treat you, because I hate to treat you the way that you treat me. And if I have to treat you the way that you treat me, one of us is going to be on top and one won't. Beacon Property Research bring you to a website that shows property lines, owners, info, tax risk. Yeah, you can go to your county tax assessor's office and all that comes up. That's something else. I stay on that right there. I'm looking for that 150 acres. So I constantly stay on there looking up the property and check out things before if I find some property, I go check it out myself. I do the paperwork before I even go there. I want to know what's what, if they behind in taxes or what. I want to know everything. When I bought the rest of this property from the guy, he wanted close to about $20,000, but I told him that ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. And then again, he was up in age, so I guess he come to realization what he gonna do with all that money. So I got it for $4,000. But the thing with that is I go to the county and I check out everything myself, and then I get online and I also pull up the tax assessors, and everything you want to know about the property, you can find it right there. When I bought that property back there, it was $113 taxes on. I said, don't worry about it. I'll pay it. I want to make sure everything was taken care of. I told him I'll pay the taxes that were behind. He signed all the paperwork and everything. I took it up there. Everybody approved it. I approved it. All right, then we good. Got no Republican, everything. Everybody I searched with, everything was squared away. And then years later, that's when we come up with this road right here. Nobody ever used the road. There was trees growing up in the road and everything. My son took my little, it's a garden tractor. He took the garden tractor to start clearing the road and everything. And then I think I did a video of it too in 18 or 19 where I had the guys come and cut down the whole section behind me. I got property on the side and everything, but I had them clean the section, grind up all the trees and everything right there in that section, so I can put my animals and all my other stuff out there. And it seemed like every year, other year, my mind changed and I moved things around. My garden has not been in the same place in the last 4 years. Every year it's in a different spot, but I'm trying to make it now where my garden's going to be always in the same place. So I pushed everything back. My goats and chickens will be in the back, my fruit forest in the center, and then my yard and everything for the grandkids and all that other stuff. But that's why they're not like us. Why? What's going on in my neighbor yard? I don't care nothing about. Other than she pissed me off with them grapevines. Yeah, grapevines are good, but when you get all them other weeds in it too, and you just want to let it grow, it pisses me off. If we're gonna have a grapevine, you manage it and let it be a grapevine. But you got them other wild bushes growing up in there. That's something I don't like. But I guess that's my rant. That's my rant. And so let's do what we do best. We could talk about gardening. We could talk about the trees I put in the ground. I took 13 citrus trees and one peach tree. I put the donut peach trees in the ground. I got 2 satsumas in the ground, and then that's when it started raining. And every time I went out there to try to put some more trees in the ground, it started raining again. I come all the way back to the house, it stopped raining. So I started. I said, I'm done with this. I got on the lawnmower and started cutting the grass, and cut the grass inside the fruit forest and all on the side of the road and all in the backyard. I did about 1.5 acres or 2 acres. Let me see. Any questions? Anything in the chat? Yeah, exactly. Knowing what the land is worth ahead of offering time. Yeah, I know what this property is worth, and there's problems with this property. But the good thing about it is, when there's a problem, it's not on my property. It kind of like shoots through my property, and the folks on the other side have that problem. So it just goes through my property, but I don't have the problem. If you thought you got all the right, you abuse it. That's how a lot of folks around here, they think they got all the rights and they think they got all the power, and they ain't got jack. Like I said, the best thing he ever said was where they had a all you can eat French fry. That's the only truth he ever told the whole time been in office. Well, they can call the cops on me if they want to, but I'm on my property. I had 2 Asian pear trees get the leaves eaten by the deer, so I fertilized them to grow new leaves and caged them. I think that the deers aren't coming up. They usually come up here and they'll mess with my fig trees, but they don't mess with my they have messed with my Asian pear. But I had it's not an Asian pear, it's a regular pear. I had it over here. I had about 16 pears on the tree, and I took 2 off to do for the sun tea challenge, and I didn't put them in because they didn't taste right. I went out there the other day. There's no pears on the tree. Squirrels got them all. That peach tree that I put in, I think I'm gonna get me a cattle panel and make a big circle. Get me some steel posts and put it in the ground around that tree so that the deers don't eat it all up. Living out loud after dark. How you doing? Are you planning a fall garden? Is that a thing where you live? Yeah, yes. Shawnee, I will be doing a fall garden. The only problem is I haven't started yet. I'm trying to get my I'm trying to get my yard squared away. My biggest problem is after after getting off here with Miss T and I say I'm going to the yard, something else comes up and I have to go somewhere or do something else. So I don't get a chance to come to the backyard. But I'm trying to make it a thing now, no matter what. I got to go to the back. And I think that's one reason my head hurts now because I've been outside in the sun too long. But I'm drinking some solution to get the electrolytes back in my body right now. Sean, do you have honeyberries? Okay, that's AJ3. Urban, they still give me stink eye. Oh, talking to Urban. Hello. Almost Green Acres. How you doing? If anybody want to come up, want to talk about something, we can do that. Link is in the chat because now we're just talking about gardening. I got a bag with all my seeds in it for the fall, all my brassicas and stuff. I got the bag. I set it in the other room, so whenever I get myself straight, I can grab that bag and go out and throw some seeds out. Because I got I think it's oh Lord, the large tree. I thought it was collards, but it's kale. It's growing. It's a kale tree. Oh, 25 years and he just seeing you, Mike Chaotic Garden. Oh, and Urban, that's nothing. I've been living in this town for 20 something years, and folks didn't start knowing me until 2020. And the folks that did know me, they know me through my children. Adults didn't know me. If they know my kids, they knew me. Other than that, nobody knew me. I didn't, as they say, I didn't start coming out until 2020. Man, it's hot out there. I need to cut that grass. Well, that's what I was doing today. It wasn't my intention to cut the grass, but every time I try to put a tree in the ground, it started raining. So I said, I cut the grass. If I cut the grass, when it started raining, I could just ride back to the house. And unfortunately, while I was cutting the grass, it didn't rain a bit until I was pretty much finished. And then I felt the rain start falling. I said, let me get to the house. Yes, I got cabbage, broccoli, daikon, radish, carrots, fava beans, fall peas, kohlrabi, greens, plants once the soil dries out and more. Okay, Shawnee, you got a plan. You got a plan. I got Mike said I got a huge patty pan. I thought was a big melon. The color get you. I got a break from the heat. It's only 95 Fahrenheit here. Hey, it's hot. It was not. It is 93 today. It got up to 93 before the rain started hitting. Most of my crops have teeth marks. I'm sorry, Urban. I understand. Them deers are still in my fruit forest. I kind of wish I could sleep out there at night, but the only problem is I got neighbors. So if I go pew pew, it might go in somebody's house. It might go in somebody's house, and I don't want that. But them deers are tearing my fruit trees up in the back. I went back and I was looking at the what is it? I forgot the name of the apple, but it had leaves on it. I was cutting the grass. I ain't got no leaves on that tree. My plum tree, they eat the leaves off that and they break the branches. Unique prepping, what's up, my man? 9:30 Eastern. I have a video question. Unique Prepper wants everybody to check out his channel at 9:30 p.m. He's got some garden questions. I think it's garden questions or prepping questions. Cattle panel, T-post, zip ties is what I use for the tree cage, wood chips. Right. I got a 16 feet panel. I'm gonna put some clips on the end, make it a big circle, and I'm gonna put it around my peach tree, and I'm gonna put some stakes in the ground so they can't move it, and hopefully that'll save my donut peach. Skunks will do the same. Well, right here on my property, the only thing I can say I got a problem with is deers, fox. I only seen one one armadillo. And like I said, I'm in the city. Once they took and cut down a whole bunch of trees on the major highway, that's about my backyard. It might be a half a mile, and now all the animals. Sometime I could be sitting in the back and up by the house, and you can see the deers just coming in, seeing what's what. I was back there messing with the fruit trees, and then a fox come walking up. I think he was busy that he didn't see me, but if he was in the right position, he would have been tasting some lead. And I got a few years ago. Now I ain't even gonna tell y'all about that. That's another problem around here. But I had some stuff sitting back there, and the armadillo made his way up under it and just was living large until I started moving stuff around. Okay, skunks. Garden question. Critters got into my garden, and this is new to me. Oh, Unique Prepping. You got some critters in your garden. Yeah. Sunshine, you gonna make everybody a troublemaker, huh? Something killed a young rabbit in my front yard. I found it when I got home from work. Well, look at it this way, Dart. You got some more compost. Put it in your garden and let it grow. At Green Acres, I have been smelling skunk almost. I have all the problem. Well, I hate going to my property in New York because they took away a lot of the wood lines, and every day around 4-5 o'clock, that's all you smell you could go outside to get a breath of fresh air. All you smell is skunk in the whole area, nothing but skunk. The everyday life of an ODS chick. How you doing, Nikki? Welcome, man. I buried it under the tree. Hey, that's it. There's a whole bunch of dead animals in my backyard. So that's one reason I think I got such good dirt, because there's goat out there, there's dog out there, there's chickens out there. I think that's it. Ghost chicken, a few other things too. But as far somebody said before, you never show us your garden. You know what? And you ain't gonna see my whole garden. There's certain things I show you, certain things I don't show you. Unique prepping. Yes, Sunshine is a troublemaker. Everybody from the Windy City, a troublemaker. So how your garden doing, Nikki? I know you've been doing some work. Almost. Let me see. Make this stuff big. You will know for sure if you see small tufts of grass, ground lifting. Okay, digging in. Yeah, that's grubs and that other mess. I got a lot of that around my around the sheep fencing. There's a lot of that down there. Uh, the mango tree I didn't put it in the ground, Nikki. I took it. I took a whole bunch of citrus trees and the peach tree out to the fruit forest, but I got the mango tree still sitting up here by the house. Hot out there, and that's one of the reasons I'm putting all my trees out in the fruit forest because they got a better chance being out in the fruit forest than me coming outside to water it every day. It's so hot and I get busy unintentionally that if it don't rain, they're not getting any kind of water. I got a little swimming pool out there that has a lot of the citrus. I just set it in there. Uh, they've been doing fine. They've been getting more than enough water, but now I'm tired of it. All that stuff gonna have to go down to the fruit forest. I've got about I got about 50 something other trees still left here on the side of the house. Everything's going to the fruit forest. It'll survive or it won't survive. But I'm trying to take care of the mango tree. I don't want the mango tree to get messed up. This is the biggest mango tree I didn't had out here. This fella is 5 feet, and I want to make sure it give me some mangoes. Mango Man is hiding a special crop of mango. I never tell. Cato Family Farm, how you doing? Welcome in. Uh, Nikki think the same thing you do. Well, what is it you want to learn about mangoes, Sunshine and Nikki? The mango class for this year is over already. Yes, you're hearing frogs. You're hearing frogs. That's how thin these walls are right here. Rambo Greenhand, welcome in. Everything on okay. And my Chicago Hearty Fig is figging. I'm so happy I get eat my first Desert King. All right, all right. I got so many figs over here that I forgot the names of them, and I even got some still sitting in the refrigerator that need to go in some dirt. Nikki, it's not that I'm hiding it. I'm only going to tell you what I want you to know. Now I'm going to tell you what I want you to know, not what you want to know. You want a fig cutting or a fig tree? Huh, Sunshine? You want a fig cutting or a fig tree? Rambo. Oh, speaking of Rambo Greenhand. Now, my only question is: it going to be like the dragon fruit tree or seed? I got 5 dragon fruits growing out there. Five dragon fruit trees, not the fruit trees. And that's another reason I'm moving a lot of the trees out there to the fruit forest, because I want to put a few of the bigger trees out there so they can shade the jackfruit tree. I know the jackfruit tree probably outgrow the rest of the trees, but I want it out there so to shade it until it get where it needs to be. I got you, Sunshine. I plan on giving it to my aunt Rose. She got plants taller than you. Oh, well, you want the Chicago Hardy fig tree, Sunshine. You want a Chicago Hardy. Hey, life always check. I'm packing a bag and heading over there to see what you got. I'm bringing my good Tupperware. Well, I tell you what, Nick, you better hurry up because the blueberries that I didn't pick, they're falling off the tree. My blueberry bushes is June, July, and the middle of August. By the middle of August, ain't nothing left on the trees. Greenhand, speaking of Rambo Greenhand, my daughter lives in your neck of the woods, Urban Garden Chronicle. I used to live in Magna Town, Orilla. That one wasn't for me, but that's all right. Anybody got any questions or anything? We got about a good 10 minutes, and I answer some questions as long as they're not personal. And as long as they're not talking about mango, because none of y'all can handle a mango class. G Mama Grows, welcome in. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. LP, welcome in. Yes, how do I prune zucchini plant? How do you prune your zucchini? I never pruned my zucchini before. I just let it grow. And once I get all my zucchini, I just cut it down, pull it up out the dirt. You growing nitrogen fixes in the food forest. Tell me about them. Right now, no. I'm working on a thing right now because I know somebody that has wood chips, and what I want to do is I'm going to the Dollar General and I'm gonna collect all them boxes they got up there, and I'm coming back and putting number cardboard down. I'm going to this place where I know I can get some wood chips, and I'm going to put wood chips throughout the whole thing, and then I'll start putting my fixers in because I want to block out everything. I have a choice. I have no choice, J3 Farm, because they are so big. They are taking off the entire. Oh, okay. Well, if they're taking up too much room, go ahead and just cut it back. If you got some stuff growing, just cut the front portion. Don't cut the back portion. The new growth, cut the new growth off. You still should get some fruit. Oh Lord, have mercy. I'll hit you up, Sunshine. Mary Grow with me. Welcome in. Any more questions? Time is getting short. Time is getting short. Any more questions? Tonight, after I come on, Tori Brain will be on. I believe at 7:40. 7:45. I think Tori's supposed to be on 9 o'clock. It's Big Rooster. 9:30. Tampa Creek will be on tonight, and there will be no Sugar Shack tonight. The Sugar Shack will not be on tonight. Okay. Urban said Tory cancel his tonight, so I guess we have to go with Big Rooster at 9 o'clock. Or I could stay on to 9 o'clock, but y'all ain't got nothing. Y'all don't want to talk to me. The honey, nah. I can't have a honey shack. I'm married, man. Don't you know I get in trouble if I open up the honey shack? She's still here too. Let's wait till she go on vacation. I don't know when she's going on vacation, but let's wait till she go to vacation. We're gonna open up the honey shack then. Yeah, the Sugar Shack got music. The honey shack ain't no telling what we have. I need the help with my pineapples and shampoo ginger plant. Put them outside and they all piss with me. What's wrong with the pineapple and the shampoo ginger? I think you mean they mess with you or they pissed. Oh, they're pissed with you. Okay, where you live at. I understand. I understand. Honey Shack sticky. Yeah, it's meant to be. Mike, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Have a great night. I'm heading out to have some dinner. I added a bunch of to your channel. All right, almost Green Acres. Have a good one. Uh, did you put some Epsom salt on it? I know Texas is burning up just like Georgia, but worse. But put a little Epsom some Epsom salt water on it. That might bring back the color in your leaves. I put 3 satsumas in the ground and they got fruit on it, but the leaves are still turning yellow. So I put them in the ground and threw some Epsom salt all around it. Since it was raining, I let the rain dissolve the Epsom salt and put it in there. So within 1 or 2 days, my leaves should be looking much better than what they were. Sunshine, they look okay. Sunshine, they lose leaves from being outside. They need shade until they adjust to the real sunshine. That is true. My jackfruit, my jackfruit, they never really been in the sun. They've been under the carport, so they never really got the sun. They get daylight, but they never had the sun. And that's one of the reasons I want to get all the other trees out there to give it some shade. Or if that don't work, I'm gonna have to build something where it only gets sunshine in the morning, but after 12 o'clock, it'll get shade. There goes some thunder. Sunshine, tell your auntie I'm married. But tell her I said hello also. And I hope she didn't run through the honey. Well, I take that back. She ain't sharing it with nobody. The rest of the family got to get their own honey. The honey been gone. Oh man. I get well. You're right. The honey been gone by this time. Did she share it or she just kept it to herself? You probably took your honey to her. She said, "Tell your wife she is the honey lady, and you're the honey man." Sunshine, tell your auntie that she's a Chicagoan too. She's a West Sider of Chicago, so I guess they might have to fight it out. And, and like I tell everybody, Chicago was the worst time in my life, and I guess I was love struck or something. I met my wife in Savannah, Georgia. I was stationed at Fort Stewart. I didn't know she was from Chicago. I never asked. Whole time we're doing wedding plan. Well, I didn't do no wedding plan. I was gone majority of the time. She did all the wedding planning and everything. I just spent the money. But she told me her sister was coming from her sister and somebody else was coming from Chicago. It never ringed in my head. Uh, uh, you better tell Auntie that the honey sling is also the manglo, the manger, manglo, mango. See, it's funny trying to get it out. It's funny trying to get it out. Tell I'm the mango man too. So we're gonna put a pause on that. Psh, man, I hate Chicago. I guess if we was in a disaster right now, that'd be the last place I think about going. And I don't have to go there. No, her parents they done left this earth, so I ain't got to worry about going there no way. Whenever she want to go to Chicago, I get a ticket and let her go. But I want to thank everybody for coming in. My time is up. I had a little rant from the beginning because I don't know why people want to worry about other people's property and it ain't got nothing to do with them. She Nolene, she Nolene born. Don't mess with her. Hey, them Chicago folks ain't shabby either. But I ain't got nothing to do with no Chicago. I had nothing to do with it. And most of them folks from Chicago came from Georgia, New Orleans anyway. Uh her family did come from her family came from New Orleans or Mississippi. Uh you ever hear Choctaw, Mississippi? I think that's where her family originally came from. Choctaw. That's Choctaw, yeah. It's under the command of Chinatown War. Ain't number one person command me, and that's the man upstairs. Had to grab a bite. Haven't eaten all day. I know the feeling. Damn it. That's what my head kind of bothered me from being outside because I ain't really eat nothing. I had coffee this morning. I had coffee. I had coffee. Went outside. And I even took a bottle of. I got electrolytes, real lights. I put that in a bottle of water. Took it outside. I took one sip. Stuck it in the lawnmower. I ain't touched it at all. And when it started raining, everything came under the carport. I said, "Dog, where my water at?" Sitting out down the lawnmower. I just came in the house and got me another bottle. Made me some more. The trash towel, yeah, on the command. Had to grab it. Just use say the reason why I have to eat mango with a spoon. I can't get over. You the reason why I have to eat mango with a spoon now. Uh Mary grow with me? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Everybody in the chat, I want to thank you for coming in. Uh you might see me tonight on Tampa or the Big Rooster Show. Other than that, I will see y'all in these streets. Somewhat sunshine, but you got to understand that that's not for everybody to understand. TX Lala, welcome in. I'm getting ready to go, but thank you for coming in. I'm getting ready to go eat me some egg foo young and a big salad. I got some cucumbers, celery, onion, and some lettuce, some mixed lettuces and stuff. I'm getting ready to have me a big salad and an egg foo young. Everybody have a good night, a good weekend, and I will see y'all in these YouTube street. Y'all be blessed now. Peace.